Wait, why do you have to go?
Because I'm going pickleball later.
Okay. I just wanted to get
trying-
that for posterity.
I just want to. I don't want to fit the show in between before pickleball.
I'm glad you could
I
do
had
a
more
show.
time. It turns out I actually had more time on Wednesday. I was supposed to go do the drinks on Wednesday, but that got rescheduled. So I would have had plenty more time on Wednesday. But.
This is the annual. We're going to do so many shows when my kids go to summer camp. And then Mark just
If
makes
you want to do
plans
another show,
every day.
I'll do a second drink with you on Wednesday. I've got nothing to do
I can't do
Wednesday.
Wednesday. I'll be at Weird Al. You guys can do it.
This,
Jay, if you want to do a part 2 to tonight's episode, I can do it with you on Wednesday, Jay.
okay. This has been an organic opening.
Oh, we're going? What's going on, guys?
Hello, nasty. Hello there. Hello. I say hello. Hello, friend. Well, hello, little girl. Hello, my treacherous friends. Hello, operator. The beginning of everything. Welcome back, my friends. It's showtime.
Everybody, welcome to the Brink of Sanity. I just wanted to get on recording Mark admitting that we just plan our schedules around his pickleball.
It used to be around my kids, now it's around my pickleball. Whatever.
The more things change.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have an idea. There's something popular. I want to copy this trend. Tell me if you think this is a good idea for a website.
Okay.
Okay, so it's a website where you go on and they have lots of items you can order for food. Whatever, like maybe Italian, sushi, whatever you want to order.
Yeah.
You pick what the foods you want delivered. You put in your cart. You schedule a delivery time. You put in your payment information, and then nothing comes. Is that a good idea for a website?
I guess it's a good idea if you're the one who owns the website and get all the money.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
but
Now,
no
if
money's
you're-
taken. No money's taken out either.
Oh,
Like you put your information in, but it's pretend putting in information in. Nothing gets
so-
delivered. You just go on there like you'd order Uber Eats, pick out whatever meal you want, get as much as you want, put your credit card, you put your fake credit card in, you tax, schedule a delivery time, everything, but nothing actually gets delivered. Is that a good
So
idea?
you just want to make a website to steal people's credit card information? Is that what you're
It doesn't
doing?
have to, you can make up the credit card information.
Oh.
Okay, similar idea.
So this
You
site
go
is
on-
going to be called Dinner Ordering Simulator.
So another idea, similar. You go on there and
For
you like to
anorexic
order
people.
clothes, and you go on there and you go in like whatever clothes you ordered. You pick up the outfit you want. You put it in your cart. You hit and you set up a delivery time, and then nothing comes.
Mark,
Are the-
since we're short on time because you're playing pickleball, why don't you just cut to the background story that is causing these questions?
We all know you ordered
So-
some stuff and didn't
Yeah.
get stuff.
So what did you order that you
No,
didn't get?
it's not. This is an actual trend in South Korea that's blowing up and will be coming to probably is already here. We don't realize it. They're called dopamine sites. They're websites where you order stuff. You set up for delivery. You do everything you would do at
So
normally
you get
order.
the rush of buying something without.
Yes. You get the rush of buying something. That rush you have when you buy something, and you can keep buying as much as you want because nothing's actually being spent or coming here.
Well,
And then conversely, is there like a website for like therapy where you go to like, oh, I ordered a shirt and I didn't get it and now I'm sad.
The
Is there, like, another
anti-dopamine
end-
site. Look,
Yeah, it's gonna be like the back end site.
right. I did everything. I filled out everything I need to file for bankruptcy, but no bankruptcy was filed.
okay, I have an idea that we can do for this. We make a site where you record a podcast and you upload it, and then you get fake download numbers. They're dopamine hits, and you just see the views going up and up, but they're not real.
Right. Or you do a podcast for many, many years, and it's like you're pretending to do a podcast based on how many listeners you have.
Right.
That's actually where you were going.
It's a podcast where every episode you do, you have less listeners than the previous episode.
Yeah. So these dopamine sites, they're gamified, simulated web platforms designed to mimic shopping, food delivery, addictive behaviors.
Prostitutes?
They're becoming
Can you order a
more
prostitute?
and more popular. Yeah, I mean, why not? Who the hell cares?
Do they have like a fake social media one so you could like pick a fight with somebody and like get all get that rush of like, yeah, I called them a whatever, a retard or something.
Maybe they should have they'll have fake dopamine OnlyFans. I'll choose my girl, but then not get her. I don't know.
I mean, that's real OnlyFans.
Yeah. One of
No,
them.
no, no. The fake OnlyFans should be. It's like OnlyFans, and you go to sign up, and then when you hit like whatever the
Monthly
the
subscription.
last step is to like see the girl, it just like freezes on you, like or like goes blurry, like when the old cable box, you know. You get that rush, and then you get that like adrenaline of like, what the man.
So I'm going to send you guys. Not that this is helpful for the listener at home, but who cares? One of them is called Fake Eats, and like it's just like a website that like it's an app you download that looks like Uber Eats, but it's just bullshit.
Yet another stupid idea that we missed out on.
Yeah.
Right. So basically, this idea to order fake food has probably made more money than we will ever make in our us and our family's lifetime.
I think we need to dumb our ideas down. We're always trying to come up with get-rich schemes, and they're too legit.
What about an investing platform where you invest, but it's all fake, but we steal your credit cards?
And that's not fake.
That's not. We actually steal your money. That part's totally legit.
That would be a good one for like buying crypto. Like, yeah, I bought crypto, I got the rush, and then you look at it and it's down to zero, and you're like, oh, but I didn't lose any money. Ooh.
Right. Wouldn't we be really excited if we found Coinbase was a fake dopamine site?
Yeah.
You'd be like, oh, that worked out really well. I get my money back. Thank you, Coinbase.
It's like a website to like hedge your life. Like, yeah, I'm gonna take a chance, but no, I don't really have to. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to know how you found that.
How I found that?
Yeah.
I was looking to purchase things fakely online. You
Were
don't
you in
Google
Korea?
that?
Were you in Korea recently?
Honestly, I was just listening to another podcast. They mentioned it. I was just stealing.
Hey, when were you in? Speaking of, when were you in Vegas?
I was in Vegas last week.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to 2 nights in Vegas. We went to Vegas, then drove out to Zion and Bryce National Parks, and then did Vegas on the way back.
Nice. What'd
So
you do
2
in
nights.
Vegas? Anything?
I did gamble a little bit. I did craps. I turned $20 into $93.
Ooh.
Nice.
I'm letting the IRS know. Come for me, IRS. We did that. We saw some shows. We saw like the Circus Olay, Michael Jackson's show.
Oh, okay.
And saw a magician. What's Matt Franco?
Terry Fader?
No, Matt Franco. He'd won America's Idol. America's
Shinlin?
Got Talent.
Shinlin?
No, his name is Matt Franco.
Shinlin's really good, yeah.
His name continues to be not Shinlin.
Okay. I saw Shinlin out here. He was good.
I'm sure he's really good. I mean, this guy was really good also. I mean, all these magicians are good. He did one trick where, like, he's on the stage. He's kind of half covered on doing this trick because he's just showing how to do the trick without even, like, blindfolded. But then, like, something happens in the trick. Like, a second later, he's behind the audience, like the Prestige style. Like, you're like, are you a warlock? Like, what the fuck's going on here?
So,
hey,
yeah.
Go, Jack, go.
Oh, we were talking about Blast from the Past, and we got an email that I think you guys will be interested in.
I am interested.
Why were
So
we talking about Blast in the Past?
Just go with it.
I thought I would slip that one past, but Bri caught it. It's just the worst segue ever. Speaking of emails, here's one. So this email says, the title of the email is, "Hey guys, it's Rosero from back in the day," and then in parentheses, "got released from prison."
Ooh.
So,
Whoa.
Rosero's back, guys.
Where?
Hey.
Was he an Australian too, or was he?
I don't think he was. No.
No.
I have a question. So depending on how long he was in prison, he missed 1 or 2 breaks.
Yeah. Apparently, he says, "Hi, Mark and Jay. I used to listen to you about 5 years ago, but just get out of prison due to selling cocaine in shipping ports."
Oh.
You
Does he
can't
wanna
do
go on
that
the
in shipping ports.
Does he want to come on the show and be interviewed about that? Because it sounds more interesting than anything else.
I
we
was
have to talk
hoping it
about.
was going to be January 6th related, but
Then he would have gotten released about like 9 months, like a year and a half ago.
So I think he should write a book, because it says, "I went to prison for 5 years and then had to battle in prison to take over the commodities prison market, which included coffee, protein shakes, phones, and man butt news and black and white strap-ons."
Is he for real or?
I have no idea.
If you're for real, can you come on the show and talk about this? And if you're not for real, can you come on the show and pretend to talk about this?
It says, anyway, he took over some territory and made out with about $90,000 in cash upon release from the prison commodities market. My question is, should I invest in stock market that can make money? Jay, you've always been...
I told you Rosario was the one that was giving us investment advice.
I love...
He was
you did.
He
you
was
did
the one
say
telling
that.
us telling us to invest in Tesla in 2018, and we did not listen to him, and we are poor because we did not listen to him.
And it's been about 15 years, and you're still calling him Rosario when it's Rosero.
Okay. Well, I will probably... If you come on the show, Rosero, I will learn your name.
He says, Jay, you've always been good at discovering things early, like podcasting, lunch reviews, and Bitcoin. So I would say do not invest in SpaceX.
No, that's doing... Though I kind of wonder if SpaceX will at some point catch on. Because everything Elon does turns to gold. I don't know.
Maybe. Seems like not a good start so far. It's down, what, $120 from...
Well, most of the morons who support him are starting to turn on him a little bit, so that's probably why.
Yeah.
Also, Melania coin. Don't get in on it now.
No.
Or Trump coin or whatever the fucking... Fart coin's probably a better investment.
It literally is.
Jay, what you were early on crypto. You didn't do anything with that, but you were early on it. What should he invest in?
I mean, probably got to get in on AI stocks, right?
Are you early on getting on AI stocks when you're getting in, like, is it early or is it late on AI stocks?
I mean, it depends. If AI is here to stay, then you're early.
Right, but it's going to be like, there's going to be a meltdown the day after you
Yeah,
invest.
but won't that shit all get watered down just like the way like crypto did? And
What's an AI stock to invest in, Jay? Come on, give us some advice here.
I don't know. I'm still looking for a few because I want to invest. I feel like it's going to be like crypto. A lot of them are going to fail, but there's going to be a couple that rise to the top. And if you get those, you're going to make a lot of money. I don't know which ones yet, though. I'm still researching.
Okay. So, Jay, 3.5 years into the rise of AI, you're saying that AI might be something to look into.
I think so. I think this thing is it's going to be big.
Okay. So you may not be early on this one.
No. Well, I don't have anything else right now. I don't have a trend that I'd be early
Could you
on.
make one up just for the Rosero so he can blow his money?
Look, Rosero, since you got a lot of money, why don't you figure out how to create AI avatars? We have a lot of ideas we can do with that.
I'm surprised Jay didn't go in like, I have an idea it hasn't hit yet, but games that involve things like Would You Rather, produced by the Brink of Sanity.
We do have a game.
You could back this game.
How about he invests in us going to a Nick game?
Look, Rosero, if you become whatever drug kingpin in your neighborhood and you got a lot of money, you could make the Brink of Sanity board game personally happen. Prototype's still out there.
If you would just invest the minimum amount of money, how much was the amount of money you wanted to raise, Jay?
I wanted to raise $6,000, but really $10,000 would have got the game.
Okay, Rosero, you have $90,000. If you invest $10,000, then Jay has to produce this game, this Brink of Sanity game,
that he's given up on,
and to do everything. The amount of hilarity. If Jay promises we'll do a lot of Brink podcasts explaining how this game goes, it will be such entertainment. For $10,000, you will get a very high level of entertainment as Jay just loses his mind about how annoying and how frustrating this process is.
I'm sure it'll be
and
absolute.
You'll have to go through with it if you're funding it.
That is true, and I would have to pay him back with the sales from all these games.
Or for a small investment, he could get, Rosero. What is it, Rosario?
I think it's
Rosero.
Rosero presents the Brink of Sanity.
The extra I is for interest.
It will be great. It will be great. Sounds good. It'd be great if we see Jay's apartment filled with the games, like a supply of like 1,000 games, and he has to figure out how to sell it.
Jay's going to flea markets with him.
Before his wife murders him for taking up all the space in their apartment with the game. Plus, every 6 months, Rosero gets to break one of Jay's limbs for not paying him back.
I already have a room filled with stamps. We didn't even talk about that.
How is your
Honey,
stamps?
I got rid of the end tables. They're just stacks of the game now.
It's just the game is everywhere.
Furniture
They can't
made out of
figure
games.
Jay's on the phone. Like, we'll do episodes where Jay's begging Rosero for more money for Facebook ads. He has no idea how to sell this anymore. Rosero's like, I'm going to come in there. I'm going to break. This is prison rules, bitch. I'm going to break all your legs. And
Jay showed up to every kid's birthday party with a game. Here you go.
every episode, Jay
bachelor party. Here you go.
Every episode, Jay has to come up with a new failed way to sell the game. Jay's at one point, Jay's just standing outside the supermarket begging people to buy it.
Maybe the Koreans have a website where you can pretend to make a game.
So Rosero, if you could take 10K, you could have the hilarity that will ensue. Just listen to a couple episodes. I don't know, was it 2 episodes ago? When did you start talking about this game?
It was
Probably
3 years
40
ago,
in
so
jail.
it's probably about 6 episodes ago.
Okay, somewhere. Go back and listen to some of these episodes. We were talking about this game, Jay's lifelong dream. At some point during the dream process, I told Jay, I can't be on this mission with you anymore. And Jay was like, "Go fuck yourself. I'll make this work on my own." Anyway, this is where we are now.
Yeah.
And Jay did a what is it called? What did you try to raise the money from?
Kickstarter.
We even released a newsletter. A lot of things have happened that didn't work out, Rosero. But you can make Jay's dream come true, or at least Brian and I's dream to see Jay succeed, so to speak.
All right, he has more to this email.
Oh, okay.
What do you think of New York City rent-stabilized freeze and housing?
Okay. My view on this, as someone who doesn't like Banami to begin with anyway, my view on this is that everyone that already has rent-stabilized apartments already has a pretty good deal in New York. The people complaining about their rents are the people that don't have rent-stabilized. So he's like, hey, you know the people with good deals on their rent? I'm going to freeze the rent from them. And then the other large percentage of people, go fuck yourself. Your rent's probably going to go up because of this.
I think a lot of people are freaking out about this and saying he's going to crash the economy and landlords are going to go bankrupt and all this stuff. Rent-stabilized apartments go up about $25 a year. So these poor landlords that are making millions of dollars are not going to go bankrupt. This is more for optics. The landlords are out $25 a month. People are saving $25 a month. It's a nothing.
Have you ever met anyone in New York City that's lived in a rent-stabilized apartment that's complained about their rents?
I don't think so.
Yeah, those people are the ones complaining. It's like the 50 or 60% of people who don't have rent-stabilized apartments. No one's ever like, damn it, New York's so expensive. I can't afford to live this on this $800 a month in this three-bedroom huge palace.
He said he's paying $4K in Harlem for a 3-bedroom with 3 roommates. About $1,000 a month. Yeah.
Okay, and is that rent stabilized or?
I don't know.
I mean, like, yeah, I think it's weird. It's like, it's basically Madami's like, hey, we're gonna hold down the food prices for those that already have food.
And
you know the upper 1%, no price increases for that for food.
And the last part is, Jay and Mark, how do you get rich in the next 10 years before AI eliminates the middle class?
We have 10 years?
I know. I'm worried that it actually is going to happen and take all the jobs away.
I assume
Republicans got rid of the middle class.
Yeah, I mean, the Republicans would be jealous of the AI. They're like, we've been trying to do this for years.
Yeah.
They're like, if AI goes after their healthcare next, we're gonna be really annoyed. I think we're just gonna invest all our money in the Brink of Sanity game. Hopefully, Rosero doesn't invest it before we have a chance to.
Uh-oh. The race is on.
Yep.
Bri, how are we gonna get rich in the next 10 years?
I don't know. Get hit by a bus? I don't know.
That's maybe have a doctor do a malpractice on you in terms of
rip my aorta? I don't know.
Yeah, that would be a good way to make money.
I will admit I don't really look both ways when crossing the street anymore.
You don't want to do that on a show that someone.
Isn't it weird that you had to be taught that? Do you ever think of like the like stupid little things that like people made such a big deal out of, like teaching you like look both ways before you cross, or like
basic survival instincts?
Yeah, like
okay, so one of the things that pisses me off so much is when you're driving in a car and someone's crossing the street, and it's where at like a just
Crosswalk.
anywhere where they're not forget what's the red light. maybe they're at a crosswalk or just across your street where like it's a slow. You're in a neighborhood where like you can like cross there without a crosswalk, but they're not looking.
Yeah.
And they're not even bothering to turn to look at your car, and you're like, you fucking bitch, I'm gonna hit you with the car today because you're not fucking looking and teach you a lesson. They don't even look, or like you're in a parking lot and they're walking, but like they couldn't even turn their head towards you to acknowledge your car is there.
I don't know how we became the dominant species on Earth. Like, we have kids that would die for the first like 6-7 years of their life. And then even as adults, there's no survival skills. Like, how did this even happen? It's just the
what other species is taking over? Like, dogs eat their own feces. Like, what, they're going to take over?
Yeah, true. I guess we're slightly smarter than other animals, and that's the only...
It's not like we're competing on it with like, you know, like, Brink would do better if not for the Elephant Brink a Saturday podcast.
I'm just saying other animals are, like, self-sufficient within a day.
Oh yeah,
and it takes us like 7 years. So like,
yeah, they don't run hysterically when it rains. They're
right
just outside in the rain, like, all right, I gotta live in the rain now.
Yeah, you know, like we complain about like housing and affordable housing. You know, who's complain about affordable housing? Monkeys.
Yeah,
they're just living outside. They figure it out.
Yeah.
Chipmunks figure it out. We need houses. Squirrels don't need houses, but we need houses.
Yeah.
Do you ever think one day you'll be walking in the forest and you'll just like come across, you'll see like a bunch of like squirrels sleeping, and you'll be like, "This is where they go at night."
I don't know if I'll ever be in the forest, but I'll keep a lookout if I am.
I never see animals sleeping. When do you see animals sleeping?
Well, that's because those. If you saw animals sleeping, those would be the homeless animals.
Yeah. I always tell people that are against zoos, I'm like, well, those are the animals that committed crimes.
That's because they don't have a Gavin Newsom, so there's no homeless chipmunks.
I'm sorry, these are the bad animals.
Yeah. Or the slow ones that got caught.
Yeah, exactly.
The bad hombre chipmunks.
Yeah, Jay, I want to hear more about your stamps. I've been wanting to ask you about this. I forgot to ask you about this off the air. Can you explain to people what's the deal with the stamps?
So my neighbor 2 doors down was moving, and he was selling his dad's massive stamp collection, and he didn't want to move them into his new place. So he told me if I sold them, we could just split the money.
How much was the estimate of these stamps being worth?
23,000.
Okay, good amount of money. But he wasn't able to move them to his new place for some unexplained reason. And you get 10, 11, 12 grand depending on how much you sell them for. Right?
Less the 13% that eBay gets.
Okay, whatever. How long ago did you start this project?
Almost 3 months ago.
Okay, and how much money have you sold in stamps?
About $1,200 worth.
So you're about 19 grand short.
Yes. I got a lot of stamps in my room.
Now we understand why this person did not want to move this stamp collection to their new place.
Yeah. I mean, they will sell, but it's gonna be a long time.
Are you sure they'll sell?
I sold some yesterday. I sold some today. I mean, they're selling. There's a lot of them.
Are you posting them all?
Yeah, they're all listed. Yeah,
they're all listed, and no one's really buying them.
They're buying them. They're just it's slow.
Do you remember back in the day you were not back in the day, like in the last like year or 2 or 3 years, you were listing broken G.I. Joe parts?
Yeah, and they all sold like instantly, and I made hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Probably
so
thousands.
Broken G.I. Joe dolls or parts sold immediately. Stamps.
Not as quick. They'll sell. They're just not as. So as you can see, with a room full of stamps, it would be difficult to also have a room full of board games.
So
I'd be running out of rooms.
Have a room full of envelopes.
I'd be running out of rooms.
Do you want to invest your money in the Brink of Sanity game and stamps?
When I send out the sold games, I could just take some stamps from the room and put them on there.
These are kind of like forever stamps because they're going to sit in Jay's apartment forever.
Look, I've already sold like 5% of them.
How annoyed is your wife, Jay?
Not annoyed yet, but I think if like the new year rolls around and there's still like a half a room of stamps in there, I think I'm going to start hearing about it.
I can't wait for the day where she kind of stumbles, doesn't get hurt, but kind of stumbles over one of the boxes of stamps and murders you.
Stubs her toe on one of the
It's
boxes.
like, I can't take this anymore. Howard's in our house still. Brian, do you want to store stamps? You have a house.
What are they, in binders or boxes, or are
Most-
they on envelopes?
Mostly binders. There's a few boxes. There's a lot of binders.
Maybe
How-
Rosero would like to buy the stamps.
Yeah, we're there. You can invest in stamps. Stamps are this is a newer trend since the trend hasn't started yet.
There's also coins.
You have coins from him?
Yeah, there's coins in there too.
What are the coins from?
Was your neighbor like 100?
Well, his dad like apparently that was his hobby. So he has,
Did you get a metal detector with it?
he has every coin from like every country and like every stamp ever made, pretty much.
Has anyone bought, except for the stamps that are worth money that people want? Has anyone bought the coins?
Yeah, I sold one today.
How much did you sell the coin for?
$30.
Ah, what kind of coin was it?
It's a bear coin from China, I think.
Wow.
Yeah. Yesterday I sold some Turkish stamps.
I'm starting a website where I fake buy stamps.
I think the FBI should pay Jay for a list of people who buy his stuff, so they can get those people on the fast track those people to the FBI list. Like,
Yeah,
the
they
watch,
got
the watch list.
They need those stamps to like ship people or something.
I don't think the
Something's
stamps or coins are as crazy. The people who were buying the broken toys, that was a bit much.
That is a bit much, also.
Like the person who bought like a broken Star Wars action figure backpack for like $10. I was about to throw it out, and I'm like, let me just put this on and see what happens. It sold in like 45 minutes, as if somebody was just refreshing, looking for this Luke Skywalker backpack from Hoth.
It's amazing how fast that stuff sold and how not fast stamps sell.
I could not list it fast. The toys, I could not list them fast enough. They would be selling like as I was listing this, like a second one, the first one would sell.
So, okay, so Rosero, if you want some investment advice, invest in broken G.I. Joe.
You know what?
Buy whole G.I. Joes and break them so they'll sell even more.
So yeah, this is not a bad idea. Go to what do you call it? Yard sales and thrift shops and flea markets. Look for 80s toys that people who don't know what it's worth are selling them dirt cheap and then resell them for a lot of money.
That's reasonable, but you have to find those, obviously.
Yeah. I mean, it's not
Yeah,
like
you
they're
gotta get
everywhere.
ahead of the dealers, though. The dealers, they show up at all that shit and scoop all the good stuff up.
Yeah, they do. I did a flea market this weekend, and I think half the stuff we sold was from other people who at the flea market who had tables. Like, we set up our table like an hour and a half early, and like everyone who had a table came over and like checked out our table before they like.
Oh, yeah.
It was weird. Yeah. I was like, are you guys trying to make money, or are you just... It was almost like a barter system because everyone was buying from everybody else. And I'm like, nobody's making any money. They're just buying each other's shit.
Yeah,
so weird.
that is barter.
Yeah. So...
Is there, Rosero, so if you don't want to invest in the game, can you come up with something else ridiculous to keep Jay in Jay's apartment for Jay to sell? It's like these chickens that are live are worth a lot of money. You could split the money with me if you keep the live chickens in your apartment.
Mark will not be able to sleep until every room in my apartment is stacked with stuff.
We did a top 3 that you guys may or may not have done. Top 3 uses for AI where the AI is not actually being used for that at this time.
Right. Yeah.
You guys make that list?
I didn't because I thought you guys did that, but I guess you guys didn't do a show last week?
We did not do a show last week. We waited for you. I think
sorry.
we did the Knicks show last week because we hadn't done that. We want to do like a summer Knicks show, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Even though our show ended over a year ago.
Okay.
Okay, so good ways to use AI. Good problems AI could solve, but they're not solving at the moment. Do you want me to start, or do you guys want to start?
Yeah, sure. You could start.
Go ahead.
Okay. So, you know when you ask your doctor how much something's going to cost, and the doctor's like, "Go ask your insurance company," and your insurance company's like, "We've never ever had to figure out how much that cost before. Sorry."
And then the
AI
insurance
could-
company says, "Ask your doctor," and then you just go back and forth. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to say AI could likely solve when you ask either the doctor or the insurance company, they can tell you immediately how much something is cost.
That's a good one.
But yeah, that would be a really good one. But I think they're asking AI to make it harder to figure out the price, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. I have one. I was thinking traffic lights.
Okay.
They seem to have one stop before, like, you always get caught hitting, like, all the red lights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, just make that more efficient. Like that kid in Pennsylvania who hacked the traffic system, and he made it like 500% more efficient.
I didn't hear about this.
Yeah, he got arrested because you're not allowed to hack.
They're like actually you're allowed to hack, and you're not allowed to make the lights more efficient.
You're
Right.
not allowed to improve life.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you can't make traffic better. If you try to make traffic better, well, fuck you.
So I hope somebody offered him a job because he was doing great work. But anyway,
That seems like a good way to get a job. I mean, you probably have some. They're like, oh, this is perfect. We really want to hire you. Just you gotta fill out this background form. You ever been arrested? You know I've been arrested.
yeah.
You're the FBI. You arrested me. What do you mean? You're trying to hire me?
But yeah, traffic efficiency. I feel like AI could do in like 2 minutes and just
Yeah,
fix the whole
that seems-
grid.
There was a story about along the lines. I didn't list this, but do you remember that guy who went to the NFL? He came with a gun to the building of the NFL and tried to kill people.
Yeah.
And they had him on foot, like a camera on footage. They showed him coming into the building with a gun. If you're gonna have a camera there for, say, surveillance, maybe the camera could have AI that tells him when there's a gun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so like, hey, the AI camera spotted a gun. We might want to not get shot.
Okay. Yeah.
Works. I would say I didn't come up with a list, but just off the top of my head, how about instead of jurors in a courtroom?
Yeah. What if they get it wrong and someone's like, hey, like they're like, oh shoot, the AI fucked this one up. Sorry about the let's sure it went off. Fuck it.
Yeah, because people never fuck it up.
Yeah, that's true too. But
I mean,
I
even
don't
if
know
you
if AI
got
is
like
better or worse for this.
even if you got like 3 different AIs and presented the case and majority rules, I don't know. Can't be any
You're
worse
trying
than
to
the
convince-
court. I mean, jeez.
Trying to convince Claude and Siri and OpenAI. Do you ever call the AI the wrong name? Like sometimes I'll call Siri Alexa or Alexa Siri. Just like I'll correct myself.
No.
You guys ever fuck that up?
I
It's
don't
just me?
I don't have Alexa hooked up.
Oh, okay.
I call her a bitch. all the
God
time.
damn it, Alexa,
Probably the
turn
wrong name.
Siri, off Siri. Off Siri. God damn it. Anyway, I feel like if you call it by the wrong name, it should refuse to do anything for you for like a minute.
And
Like,
then
Alexa's like, you called me Siri. We're not operating for the next minute.
yeah, I think it should hold a little grudge too.
Yeah.
How's your buddy
Hey,
Alexa
Claude,
doing? Why don't you ask your buddy Alexa?
Yeah.
Ask your
Hey.
girlfriend Alexa. Yeah.
Hey, ChatGPT. This is Claude. Okay, we're done here.
My next one is social media. So why can't AI just instantly put, you know how they have community notes now?
Yeah.
Just automatically put a community note when somebody lies or posts something false. Just be like, no, this is bullshit. Just write
Well,
it.
how about-
Write it.
how
Won't that burn it out? I mean,
AI just
how-
that's one way to
Yeah,
kill
it's just
AI and
gonna
get all our
explode,
jobs
yeah.
back. Yeah.
I got even better. Instead of community notes, AI just deletes it. So we stop seeing the entire Twitter thread of being fake information.
That would be great too. Yeah, you post
Yeah.
a lie, your tweet gets deleted, and nobody has to argue over it because it just doesn't exist anymore.
Right. They're like, we use AI just to get rid of all the fake information on social media, and it turns out AI just shot itself in the face instead.
There's like 3 tweets a day.
I was getting a new car the other day, a couple weeks ago, and I had to call my insurance company, Travelers. They're an amazing insurance company, it took me an hour and a half on hold to get through to someone.
So were you
And
being sarcastic about them being an amazing insurance company?
I can't find out they're an amazing insurance company. I don't have enough of my life left to like get them on the phone.
They may be
I'm
good,
s-
but I've never talked to anybody.
So why can't AI do customer service? I can talk to chat.
They already do, don't they? Like every
Not
time
really. Like you get like the automated shitty. Like if I talk to ChatGPT, it talks to me in some like regular person type thing. Why can't I talk to like have the AI customer service where I can really have a conversation with it and it can just solve my problem without I don't never speak to a needs where I can wait on hold for 30 seconds instead of an hour and a half.
Yeah, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, because I
they
know
probably
they
don't. They probably don't trust it, and there's probably ways to, like, I don't know.
let them take the risk. I can't take this
Well,
waiting
they
a
are an
while.
insurance company.
Insurance company. They can insure against this. I don't know. Customer service, like, I know what you're saying. They always have to talk to the automated system, but the automated system, no matter what, does it refuse to understand anything you want to. Like, I'm like, hey, Amazon automated system, I bought this item. It's not really working. You want to know your balance? No, I don't want to know my balance. Just this item you got. Okay, here's your balance. Fuck you, automated system.
Yeah, they do ask you questions that are like not related to why, like who calls for that?
Right. I figured out how to find my balance. The only thing I figured out, they must get thousands of calls a day for people asking for their balance. So they have to lead with this.
Mm-hmm.
But if you try talking to ChatGPT or Claude or anything, they can have a conversation with you. I mean, a fake conversation with you. Anyway, AI could fix that. My theory is AI is purposely not being used for these things.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it could be used for good instead of just being used for annoying bullshit.
Yeah.
The other thing is that when you like lease a car or finance a car, and you're like, hey, what's the monthly payment? And they're like, hey, no one's ever asked that question before. We'll call NASA. We'll
You'll
get back
find
to you
out
with
in
the
30
calculation.
days.
Yeah.
You'll find out in an hour and a half. Like I'm gonna go talk to my manager. We're gonna try to figure out what the monthly payment is. We have no idea. You know the payment's like staring them on the screen while they're playing Snood.
Yeah. Well, if it's 0% interest, then you just take $30,000 divided by 12 divided by whatever. No,
What if I put zero down? What's the payment? We have no idea. I don't know how to. I don't. What's the car cost? It's hard to know.
My last one is basketball. So
Okay.
why can't they just have AI analyze the film in real time? And
Allen Iverson.
if there was, yes, Allen Iverson, if there's no contact and the ref calls a foul, the AI, I don't know.
I thought you said it. I thought you meant AI was just going to take over the league and just have simulated basketball.
I mean, we could do that too if we're gonna.
Part
Now
of-
that the
part of
Knicks
really
won,
don't-
I really don't. I don't care as much.
Yeah,
but
who cares now, right?
yeah, like the refs always call phantom fouls and stuff. Get AI in there and be like, no, actually, he wasn't touched, and that guy is getting a.
I mean, they did that in soccer the other day. They threw a guy out of the game because he flopped
Yeah,
against Argentina.
they don't do
Yeah.
that in the NBA because it would be 2-on-2 by the end of the game.
Yeah.
Do they use that? Do they use AI for the soccer? How did they figure out the person that actually flopped?
They use that VAR, whatever that's called, the video. I don't know.
Okay.
But it showed that the guy flopped. They thought the guy kicked him, and he just went down without anything.
You're right. AI could basically just say, "Was there actual contact?" So, like, if you fake a reaction when there wasn't actual contact, you get thrown out of the game.
Yeah, and you could also penalize the ref if he's calling it.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're not
whatever.
flopping, and the guy's just driving to the net, and the ref is calling a phantom foul. So you got to use it for the refs too.
Okay, or just not call. Like they call a foul, and the AI like immediately like pings them and go, "Oh, no contact. Sorry."
Yeah. Have something that lights up so there's, the ref can't ignore it.
Right.
I'm picturing the earpiece of the AI going like, that wasn't a foul, and the ref just throws his earpiece away.
Right. Instead of AI's
Like a cop with his body cam. Oh, sorry, went off. I can't hear anything.
Yeah. I
Well,
want
we
like
say-
a glowing entire uniform. His whole uniform lights up.
lights up when he gets something wrong.
Yeah. Embarrass them into making the right calls.
Well, the players should do that. That's how you can tell if they get touched. Get like hypercolor shirts for everybody, and if it changes color, you know he got touched. You know.
I went to
LeBron,
a
you're-
middle school dance with a hypercolor shirt.
I loved my hypercolor shirt.
They're like, Jay, we see you at the middle school dance with it looks like you have an erection based on that color.
Pretty sure they cause cancer, but
I think everybody listening under 40 is like, what the hell is a hypercolor?
yeah.
By the way, like some of you see TV ads and they help like kind of like realize just how old you are. I saw an ad the other day for Depends. You know who the spokesman for Depends was in this commercial? Deion Sanders.
Wonderful.
Oh yeah, well that's because he had like his prostate removed and he has like a urine drip.
I guess so, but like it's weird to see Deion Sanders doing that commercial.
Yeah, no, he's
That's
got
all.
like some uncontrollable like urine thing.
Oh, that's not. I didn't know about that. But it was not. And basically, he's probably of the age where it makes or doesn't make sense. I don't know. But like, just seeing Deion Sanders, you're like, oh, that guy, that super amazing athlete when I was growing up, is now doing commercials for Depends.
Yeah, he's just
Cool.
going around peeing himself. That's not good.
Yeah, life's good.
Yeah, I think he had like prostate cancer or some kind of testicular cancer or something, and he had some sort of surgery, and like he admitted it. He like talked about how like he can't control his urine.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, like not cool that he had that, but cool that he's like, because other people have the same issue. So like, you make it like public and like.
Yeah,
so
that's kind of.
Yeah,
he's like the spokesman now.
But good for him. I saw the commercial and I was like, how the fuck did they get Deion Sanders for this? That makes sense.
It's one thing for Joe Namath to be doing reverse mortgages, but not Deion Sanders to be doing Depends.
Also, I just this is more of a local. Maybe Brian will know this ad the most. But Keith Hernandez, does he have to do Cash for Gold commercials anymore? Please, like we buy your gold. Keith Hernandez,
he's doing
can the Mets pay you enough so you stop doing the gold commercials? Please, I beg you.
I saw Shaq doing the general insurance.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So Shaq will do every ad.
Yeah, Shaq would probably do a Brink ad if we asked him to.
Oh yeah.
If you paid him enough, he'll do the ad.
Yeah.
He'd be like, Shaq here for
something.
Yeah. Shaq here for sex trafficking.
So they're coming out with a new Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, do they do that every year or two?
If they fought the Green Goblin in all 9 movies, would you think that's ridiculous?
Is it the origin story? I what does he get bit by a spider? What happens? How does he become Spider-Man? I need to know again.
Would you find that ridiculous if they just did the origin story over and over again?
Are they doing the origin story again?
No, but they're making a new X-Men movie, and they're going to fight Magneto again, which they've done in literally every single X-Men movie. This will be the 8th X-Men movie where they're fighting Magneto.
Is there a better bad guy in the X-Men fight?
Yeah, they have 50 years of comic history. There's plenty of bad guys they could fight.
Okay, someone knows something about the X-Men. Fine. Movie studios should call you.
Spoiler alert! I haven't seen any of them. Well, I guess I don't have to now.
Yeah, now I save the time. I wouldn't know they're fighting Magneto every time because I've only saw one of them.
Yeah, well, there's 7, and they've fought him every single time.
Okay. Doesn't like Superman fight like Lex Luthor every time?
He didn't did he? I don't think he did in the new one.
I thought Lex Luthor was the new one.
He was?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not yeah. Maybe he does. I don't know. I'm not a big Superman fan. No, he
what if the X-Men fight Lex Luthor and Superman fights Dr. Magneto?
I'll take it. That's fine. Dr. Magneto.
What is
Magneto?
What is his name?
Huge fan.
What is?
It's just Magneto.
He got his doctorate. You didn't know that?
That's why it's been so long between X-Men movies. He got his doctorate.
Yeah, you should have seen Magneto defend his PhD thesis.
Yeah.
His thesis on why the X-Men must die.
That's the new battle. The X-Men are attacking his thesis.
The entire new X-Men movie is just him in college. He's just doing
to get through.
He's doing an essay, and the X-Men keep trying to interfere. He's like, "I'm writing an essay, dude." Like the X-Men are like, "He's using AI. You gotta fail him for this."
I'll take that over a friggin' origin story and fight again.
What if they do like they mix up the origin stories? Like you see a new Batman, but he was bit by a spider, and they never explain how that made him Batman.
Yeah, why not? Change it up.
Mix shit up.
Change it up.
Yeah, like the X-Men are like at Crystal Lake murdering people. Like, who cares?
Oh, the other story was Netflix is confused why their viewership goes down so much.
Oh,
for,
yeah.
for season twos of their shows.
Okay, so what? I want to bring this topic up also. Tell me what you think are the best all-time Netflix. Because my theory, I know everyone said online, there's like a million people posting that the issue is there's too long in between seasons.
Yeah.
So I will counter that it was forever between seasons of Stranger Things, and that show did marvel, like fantastic. Like people still were super into that show. Tell me another good show that was on Netflix.
I liked BoJack Horseman,
Yeah, but that wasn't a
but I didn't watch that
Netflix
till it
show.
was over.
That also wasn't it started off as a Netflix show.
Oh, really?
It wasn't? Yeah, it was.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought that was a Adult Swim show that they brought
Although
over.
to be fair, that's animation that will take longer. So
But I'm 100% positive BoJack came from Netflix, not from
okay. Okay.
Adult Swim. But you know, it's also like you named BoJack Horseman. It's a show that no one else watched. Like very few. Like it has a small
It's a
community of
niche show,
people.
yeah.
It's a niche show. They have lots of niche shows where like you're like, oh, people watch that. There aren't that many shows where you're like, you had a conversation with someone else about the show.
it was
Like,
really good though. Like if you get past the fact that it's a cartoon and they're all animals, like they tackle a lot of like really good issues, and there's a lot of really good stories in that.
Yeah, Brian told me if you get past the first 4.5 seasons, it gets good. But like how many shows were part of the conversation? Like or national like obviously people like Stranger Things, Squid Games, like at least the first season, people really were into that.
Ozark.
And then what show?
Ozark, because that was on
Ozark, yeah.
during COVID, so everybody was watching it. Like
And
at
that
the
was
same time.
I guess the Tiger King also, but that was one season really. The and Ozark, yeah, that had multiple seasons. People were into that. Netflix has been around since when? 2007.
And Cobra
Well,
Kai.
as an app or as
Okay, it started making its own shows around 2012, maybe 2013, something like that. It had
House of
that show,
Cards.
House of Cards, that one. So like, there aren't that many shows that were breakout. For all they spent $8 trillion on content. There's such amount of just garbage.
Well, I think there's a few things. One, they've flooded the platform with garbage, so it's harder to find the good stuff.
Narcos was really good, but most people haven't seen Narcos.
They literally said that they make.
I haven't seen any of the shows you mentioned.
Yeah, I know. I
Pretty
haven't
good,
seen
but they're
Narcos.
The only two shows on Netflix I've seen were Ozark and BoJack Horseman, and there's one other show I think I watched, and I don't remember what it was.
I heard Money Heist.
I bet Brian's been subscribed to Netflix for years, and he's watched 2 shows.
I mean, I get it through my cable, so it's only like $4 a month or something. But
Yeah,
I never watch it. I have Apple. I signed up for Apple TV to watch the Beastie Boys documentary, and I still haven't watched it. And I still have Apple TV, and I'm still paying for it.
I find with all the other ones, I will subscribe and cancel whenever I watch a show. Netflix, well, I guess Disney also, I keep Disney. But like those two I keep. Everything else I cancel. But there's so little I watch on Netflix that's good.
Well, they admitted that they make stuff that you can listen to in the background while you screw around on your phone, and then they're
Right,
wondering why people aren't invested in their shows.
They said there's a second screen thing where people are always looking at their phones and Netflix. So it's like, just talk about out loud what you're doing, your actions, so people can follow better as they stare at their phones.
Yeah, I think Matt Damon said something about that.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
And Ben Affleck in that new movie, they had to like recite plot points so that people who weren't watching could.
Right.
I find I watch shows with my wife, and like I'll look at my phone also. So not like I'm the only one, not like she's the only one doing it. We were watching the show From on Paramount or on MGM Plus. It was also not even that good, but we're watching it, and she's staring at her phone. And I'm like, hey, could you look at the screen so we could talk about watch the show with it? She's like, I'm paying attention. I'm like, I see you looking at your phone. She's like, I get it. I know what's going on. I'm like, the show sucks. I get the show sucks. But what the fuck? There was a comedian who had a bit about talking about like looking at his phone and texting and driving. He's like, he said like they should have an app that can show me the road on my phone. That way I'd be really safe.
I mean, I think there's a few other things though. I think also the seasons are so short. You got 8-episode seasons now.
Yeah, they don't have a 22 episode like season like you used to see on TV.
And then they come out on the same day, so people watch it in one day, and then there's nothing to talk about for 3 years.
Yeah.
I thought that was a good point. Like the other everyone else, all the other streaming services do like one after one every week, so it builds up an audience and people can talk about it.
Right, you have like at least 2 months, even with 8 episodes, you got 2 months to talk about a show.
Right, I'm Google like some show just comes out today. I'm Googling the show to read about it, and they're like, spoiler alert about the finale, and you're like, the fuck, the show just came out today.
Right,
yeah. And then it's like you like I remember they did that with Arrested Development, the first season it came back, and I watched the whole thing in a day. And by the end, I like forgot how it started. And it wasn't that good to begin with, but I was just like, like I was like burnt out. I was like, how the hell do people do this and watch 10 episodes of a show a day?
In fairness, I watched a show over 8 weeks, and I still forget it. But But I think they should get rid.
I mean, I'm the same way. But like the point is like, oh, I'm gonna binge it. I'm gonna watch it so that I can keep up with society and social media. Everybody's talking about it, and then 2 days from now they're on to the next show. So it's
they should bail on binging. They really should bail on binging. I think the binging thing is annoying. I completely agree. It's just the biggest issue is they're producing crap. That's really
well. That the gaps 2 to 3 years. I don't even remember It's hard enough when a show comes out every year. When it's 2 or 3 years, I have no idea. And sometimes I'm like, I'm not going to rewatch the first season, and so I just stop. I'm like, I'm done with it.
Yeah. Where was the? I think I may have copied that tweet. Do you have the tweet when it talked about the fact that the episodes weren't coming out? So it's like coming out so little.
No, but I mean, I saw people arguing like, "Oh, it's so much to produce Stranger Things." I'm like, half the show is in somebody's living room, and the other half is shitty CGI that's not even as good as The Boys that comes out every year. So like, I'm not buying that.
Oh, here was the thing. So the original tweet, they said Netflix slump continues. It wrote the streaming ratings. Everything's been every second season dropped by like 30 to 50% in terms of audience, and they listed all the shows. The shows are Bridgerton, His and Hers, The Night Agent, Lincoln Lawyer, One Piece, Beauty and Black, The Burrows, Nemesis, Something Very Bad, Man on Fire, Nemesis, Running Point, 4 Seasons, Beef, Big Mistakes. But my big takeaway was I've heard of none of these shows.
I think I've heard of one of those shows.
I've heard of 2.
Yeah, like the big issue is that no one's heard of these shows. They're not breaking through. No one gives a shit about
I mean, that's all the platforms too. I mean, I see like when the Emmys come out, and I'm like, I don't even know what any of those shows are.
It'll be like season 7 of a show I've never heard of.
Yeah.
Apple TV. Do you like anything on Apple TV?
No, actually, you just reminded me to cancel Apple TV.
I don't even know what's on Apple TV.
I tried. We had it for a while. I kept starting shows and being like, oh, this kind of sucks. Let me cancel. Let me try something else.
Yeah.
They were really, Apple TV was really good at having premises with like big name actors. We were like, oh, this sounds interesting. Okay, I'm cool. I'm done with this.
I tried to watch the Seth Rogen show. I made it like 5 minutes, and I was like, I don't like Seth Rogen. Why am I trying to force this on myself?
That's the one show I actually got through.
No, I like Seth Rogen. I was like, oh, making fun of Hollywood. That'll be kind of funny. I'm interested. I watched like the first 4 episodes. It got nominated for like best comedy. People were lauding it. It was fucking terrible. Yeah. It was just like cheap like jokes. Nothing. I was like, is Seth Rogen not embarrassed by this? You like it, Jay?
I liked a few. I liked like half the episodes. It was
I felt like AI wrote the script. I don't know.
But I mean, by half, there's only like 8 episodes again. So
yeah.
I'll be 50 by the time season 2 comes out.
Right. But yeah, you're right. They don't produce season 2. Like it's just like.
So anyway, I heard Pluribus is really good. That came out over a year ago, and they haven't even started filming the second season yet. So like,
yeah,
I don't think they've even. Well, it's not Netflix, but that show that I like, the Day of the Jackal. I don't even think they've started season 2 on that yet.
That's why I didn't watch it. I added it to my queue because you said it was good, and you've made good recommendations. But I'm like, I'm not gonna watch a show and then wait 3 years for season 2.
So I watched Day of the Jackal. I thought it was pretty good, and I'm just assuming you'll never see a second season.
Mm-hmm.
Supposedly they're working on it, but
yeah. Well, I don't really understand why they have like it's because this shit, like they're just not committing to. I don't know why there's so much time in between. Like, maybe the platforms aren't committing to the shows, so they don't work on them. I don't know.
I guess it depends. I mean, Eddie Redmayne. He's a movie actor, so I don't know if he has any movies or anything. It might be scheduling, but some of those shows, like with movie stars, might be more scheduling than.
I mean, it could.
I get
like,
some of them, but it seems well, it seems like platforms like Apple and Netflix seem to have a huge problem with it, but Amazon and HBO don't seem to have as big of a problem with that.
Also, I guess if you make your show 20 episodes long, the actor's like, well, this is my job now. If you make the episode like 8 episodes, they're like, well, I'm going to book other gigs because this is not my job.
I mean,
Yeah.
HBO's been doing it for years. I mean, they know what they're doing. So
Right, and they,
know.
in fairness,
they dealt with Larry David for
Yeah, they
12
had
seasons over like 20 years. So
they had long period of time between Curb seasons. People were fine. People were like, I want Curb sooner, but it's still great. They had long season time between Game of Thrones. People like Sopranos.
No, Game of
everything else.
Thrones. Game of Thrones was every year. Sopranos was every year,
I think it was a year off one of the Sopranos seasons. I think.
and it was.
Or no, that one season they broke it up into 2.
I thought Game of Thrones had some delay, but either
They,
way,
they had some delay, like near the end, like
Yeah,
7th or 8th
absolutely.
season, but the first 6 came out 6 years in a row.
I just don't understand why they can't make anything better. Like, it's just like every new show is just like mediocre, like garbage.
Yeah,
Or maybe it's just like the Mr. Robot theory, where like you get one guy with a good idea, and then he just doesn't know what to do with it.
Right, or like they're just funding the people that get funded, or people that come up with ideas that sound like have a better pitch, but the pitches aren't
Yeah,
original.
I mean they get a cool premise, they get a big name, and then it's like, bleh, all right, we're done. We don't know what else to do now.
yeah. I don't know. And anytime I see a bunch of hype for a show, I'll check it out, and I'm like, it's just not good. So I guess people are. I don't know. Maybe I'm too critical.
What's the last good show you saw?
Prison Break.
Okay, what's the last good show you saw that was produced in the last 5 years?
Oh,
I think you guys seen the Mary Tyler Moore Show?
that's what I do. I go back to older shows because one, they're done,
I mean-
and 2, I know they're
mean,
good.
I liked Task, but that was a one season. I mean,
was one
what do you mean by show? Do you mean like a recurring, like more than one season show? or-
Even one season. Task was decent. I like that.
Task was good.
Task was
And they're supposedly making that again.
It's just,
Season of that.
they're continuing with like the same cast, the same like.
Well, as a matter of fact, I read something the other day that they're going to incorporate. Did you see Mayor of Easttown?
Yeah.
They're incorporate because it's like the same area of Pennsylvania. It's the same guy that made both shows, but they're supposed to like incorporate characters from that into Task season 2. So it's like a little crossover, I guess.
I liked
Okay.
Alien Earth.
That I tried. Well, I mean, it probably got better. I couldn't take the first episode.
I don't remember the last I think the last show I watched was probably Day of the Jackal. I don't really watch
Like the
it.
last really great show I saw was I loved Succession. I thought that was great. There really aren't any great shows that seem to come out anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
Well-
no, I guess The Boys. I like The Boys a lot.
Boys is really good. Yes, yeah, actually, it's not a great show, but a very entertaining show. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was pretty good.
But yeah, I
Sorry.
mean, I stopped halfway through season 2 of Fallout.
Yeah, that got bad. You know, the Boys had two. I mean, they had like another show in between, but Boys had 2 seasons, 2 years between seasons, and that kept the like. I was excited when it came out.
They did, but yeah, they put Gen V in between, so you kind of had Boys Universe shows every year.
Right. I guess my point is basically the time between seasons is probably the least of the issues.
I think it's a contributing factor. See, the problem is there's 3 or 4 issues, and Netflix is doing all of them.
Yeah. Like, if the Netflix was like, okay, fine, we're gonna put out Nemesis and Man on Fire every year, you get a new season of Nemesis and Man on Fire, you'd be like, oh, cool, that's great. Do you have anything we like to watch?
Well, see, and it's also like to compound like it takes forever for another season to come out. By the time it does, you're like, oh yeah, did I watch that? Where did I watch that on? Was that on Prime? Was that on Paramount? Was that on Netflix?
Yeah,
By then
Netflix.
somebody's canceled it, and then
Netflix has so much shit. If you don't log in every week, like it gets buried, and you just don't even know it came out.
So we gotta end the show. I gotta leave for pickleball soon. I have a question. Why do websites send me emails? Like, why did Waze send me an email telling me they're updating their terms of service?
I get
What am I
so
supposed
many of those.
What am I supposed to do?
why
with
does
email?
Amazon recommend something I've already bought?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that too.
I
But
mean,
like
I
the-
get like I bought like a I don't remember what it was, but I didn't need two of them, and I was like, we recommend this.
Especially when it's
Oh,
something,
great.
you would
I love it. I already have one.
definitely not buy another one. Like, you'd bought a refrigerator. Like, how about these refrigerators? Like,
Yeah.
I'm not
Or,
hoarding
like-
refrigerators.
Or the other thing is like, sometimes you'll look at something and you scroll down and be like, bundle these three things together. And like, I was looking for like, I don't know, like floodlights or something. And it was like, bundle this floodlight and another floodlight and then something else. It's like, well, I don't need two brands of floodlight. I only need one. Like, I don't need two of them.
the terms of service thing. It's like, Liz, could you cancel? We can't go to see the movie tonight. Venmo sent me a new terms of service. I got to read this for the next hour and a half.
Yeah.
I like, and what would they say? Like, what? You just click yes. You just like,
Yeah.
I guess you don't have to do anything. They just like, I know you have to click yes. You just get the email, and now you continue using the product, and you're like,
Accept it.
yeah, like now, like, oh, I've agreed to let Waze give my location to the public, and they get to fuck my sister. But I agreed to that. So the terms of service. I don't know.
Well, I've gone on the like, if you go on the website, sometimes you get the pop-up with the terms of service. If you say no, they just kick you off the website. So
Yeah,
it's like, you
yeah.
have to say yes.
Yeah.
You have to say yes. You not like you're gonna like, okay, I'm gonna send my comments to web. We'll negotiate these terms of service.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree to these terms, but not these terms.
Yeah. And you get emails from like, you're like, oh, Square is changing its terms of service. I don't know what Square is. Why did I get this email?
Right. All right, I know you got to go play pickleball, so
Yeah.
we're
I'm
the brink of sanity at gmail.com, brink of sanity 3 on Twitter, and apparently we're going to be doing a lot of shows this summer. Well,
My
next-
So many
kids are
shows,
my,
so many
my
shows.
kids are away for sleepaway camp. Let's do a show next week. I'm in. The break next week. Let's do it.
All right, sounds good. I'll believe it when you're not like in Paris or something next week.
I'm
Jay, I
I'm
forgot.
gonna be around. I'm not going anywhere. I'll be here. I'll be ready to talk. I also just got an email from Yahoo saying your Yahoo account has been inactive since April 8th, 2026. Action required.
What action?
I don't know. I don't even use Yahoo Mail. If it's been inactive since April.
It's
When I
not
get this
that
email,
long.
that's not that much long.
No.
What the fuck? They're like, if you don't log back in by April 8th, 2027, we're going to delete your account. That's a lot of warning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just letting you know, you got 9 more months.
This is your last warning too, probably.
It's been like Yahoo. They're like, you're not forwarding things to friends. We want more forwarded emails too.
I feel like Yahoo's web traffic is down, so they're just trying to nudge people.
Facebook sends me an email. You're not liking your friends' posts enough. We're going to delete your Facebook. Fine, just delete it. Fuck yourself. I
Yeah.
guess.
How about show my friends' posts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go. I'll talk to you guys
All right.
later. But
All
break next week. I'm in.
All
Let's do
right.
it. Okay, later, guys.
Bye.
See ya.
Guaranteed. Mark is like in Greece next week or something. Oh, I forgot. Just one more vacation.
Oh, did I say next week? I meant next month. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
yeah. All right, I'm gonna play the goodbye song.
All right.
Goodbye, everybody. It's all over. Goodbye. It's time to go. This is the end. Say goodbye.